Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you for joining me today on this lovely Monday morning. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're watching my content on Facebook, please like my page. If you're watching it on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel. Let's see what the cards have in store for us today. Okay, so first off, just looking at the cards in general, so we've got two Pentacle cards today, which is going to tell us that the reading in general is going to be talking about something to do with our material world, whether that be our resources, our money, our living situation. It can at times be your home life, although a lot of times that's covered under cups as well. Um, but in general, the reading is going to have to do with something about the material nature. It's also got two court cards in it, which is going to tell us that there are forces at work that are coming from other people that are not us. So it's going to be something that we don't have as much control over. And other people may be strongly influencing what is happening to us today. Now, with both of these court cards, these are court cards that are very refined in their approach to their worldly matters, because they're going to be some people that either have a lot of resources, or that they are people that are working on getting a lot of resources or have good control over their resources. They're very well developed, even though they may not have a lot of resources. How they manage them is very well developed. Now, these could also be talking about your own states as well. So just be aware of that as you consider the meanings behind the cards today as we go over them. So with the Queen of Pentacles here. So the Queen of Pentacles is someone who has taken the concept of wealth and resources, or money, or the material world, whichever the material resources or world that is affecting you, that is being affected in your life today. And they've taken that and they've really worked on what it is they want to accomplish. So maybe you've worked on where you want to be, and you've got that set and you're ready to move forward with it, but you haven't acted on it yet. So you've got all that internalizing done, and you've planned and you've worked out where you want to be. Maybe it's in your home, getting to a different home. Maybe it's in your work life so that you can have more funds, or maybe it's just how you manage your work life. So you've done the work that you wanted to do to get to where you want to be. You've done all the preparation work for it. You've internalized it, so it's part of yourself now. Now the next card is the Four of Swords. Now, looking at these cards, swords and pentacles are considered hostile toward each other. Now, we have two pentacles, which are going to strengthen each other, so they're going to be less affected by this negative reaction. But the Four of Swords, however, because it's got a pentacle on either side, it's going to be what we call ill-dignified, which is going to mean restricted or lessened in some way. So what we're looking at this is, with the four, that generally talks about growth and expansion, stability, order. So having an order to your thoughts, because they're swords, and having things planned out, ready to go, but maybe you feel restricted on that. Maybe you feel like your plans are not ready to move forward, or that you feel like for some reason there's something stopping you from moving forward with the plans that you've set and the structure that you've created in this stage to get your material orders and your material matters, I should say, in order, and start acting on this plan. But you feel like there's something restricting you from that. It could be an attitude that you're not ready, or it could be an attitude of that maybe it's you think you can't do it. Whatever it is, these thoughts are restricting you. But looking at the King of Pentacles here, so we're transitioning from the Queen to the King, and this is stopping us from moving forward to that transition, because the difference between the King and the Queen is the Queen is all about internalizing and refining that within you, but not acting on it yet. The King is acting on it. It's refined. It's a part of you. You know what you're doing. You've got it all worked out, and you're actually acting on it. So whatever your thought process is that's holding you back, that's stopping you from acting on it, is what you need to address today. And you need to make that transition, figure out what it is that's holding you back and stopping you, so that you can move forward today into this active state and taking more of an active role in your resources, in your financial situation, in your home life, whatever the material situation that you're working on today may be. It's time for you to make this transition and move into the position of control and taking an active work rather than just the passive work that you've been doing. It's time to put all these plans into action, move forward with it, and change this card from what's holding you back into the order and structure that it's supposed to represent. Because normally, if it wasn't around Pentacles, if it wasn't around Pentacles and it was just by itself, it would be talking about having order to your thoughts and having a structure and a set plan, maybe even boundaries set up where you controlled what it is that you're thinking according to what you want to achieve. And maybe this is what you don't have yet, is you don't have this order to your thoughts that you need to develop to move you and propel you from the state of internal work to the state of manifesting the work in your external realm. So go through this thought process, figure out what it is that's holding you back, what it is that's stopping you, or maybe what it is that you need to order and structure, and move forward into that today so that you can reap the benefits from all of the work that you've been doing inside by expressing that outward today. So that's what the cards have for us today. If you enjoyed my reading, please like my Facebook page, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also follow my blog. The links for all of my social media are in the About page on Facebook and in the description below on YouTube. My readings start off at $5. You can contact me through my business page on Facebook, through my website, which is also in the description below. Or you may reach out to me through Facebook, through YouTube, or through my email address at lodgemagician@gmail.com and book a reading. Thank you and have a wonderful day.